Hello everyone. Educational Management System assignment module will help in managing the assignments. After installing this module, you can see an educational management sections. So here you can see the school configurations, and here under the profile you can see the students details, faculty, and as well as the parent details. And here in this assignment you can create an assignment, and that assignment can be assigned to some other person. You can just make use of this, and here you can see all the students assignments which students have created or faculties created. Okay, and here in this schedule you can see the reminder where we can send a reminder for each and every students that to remind them for a particular reason. Okay, and here in this configuration part you can see all the basic configurations about the schools, academic year, subjects, okay, roll number, and here you can see the standard as well as the schools, right? You can see and religion here, so we can create in multiple religions right away here. And here you can see and standard, so here just I have added some standard for an example. And here you can see the notice board where you can just create and subjects, expiry date, description, and here for whom we need to send an email. So you can just add an faculties here, and you can just send that mail to the person which we have selected. Okay, so here you can see that it will send a mail. Okay, dear students, please check your notice board that we have added, so that on that notice board they can see the descriptions which we have added. Okay, and here in this configuration part you can see the document type, so where I have added some documents. Okay, class test, weekly as well as the monthly. Okay, and here you can see the grade. So here we can see all the grade: first grade, second grade, third grade. So for example, we need to add n grade from mark as well as the 2 marks right away here. Based on the marks, it will give the grade. Okay, and here you can see the mother tongue. So you can see that Tamil, English, and Malayali that I have added. And here you can see the courses. So these are the courses which we have in our school, so that I have added here. So divisions, and here you can see the academic year. Okay, so here I have added the academic year as 2023 batch. From started and to date we need to add, and once you click on the generate month, it will automatically generate the month here. Okay, so after adding this, you can see the month as well. You can just create an academic month as well. So for example, you can just create a date and you can get an academic year like the way that we have did for an year. And here you can see the subject. So these are the subjects that we have created. You can just add an subject code. If it is in the practical, you can just add an practical here, and you can add an subject code. Okay, and here you can add an minimum and a maximum mark. Okay, okay, just adding a minimum and maximum mark, and here you can add an standards as well as the code for it. Okay, then let's get into that elective subjects, or here we can add an elective subjects like the way which we have created for subjects. And here you can add the classes. So for example, I have added one class, like we can add the standard, division, medium, schools, class teacher, total seats, total students, available seats, roll number, and also the student details needs to be added, and subjects as well as the syllabus can be attached by using the PDF formats. Okay, now let's again get into the configurations where you can see the medium. So here I have added two mediums, and here you can see an alumni students like old students. You can just create and record of old students, like you can just add a first name, middle name, last name, basic informations, personal informations, additional details. Here you can just add if any achievements or hobby, anything. And here you can add an educational details, and not only that, you can just add an award name if they have, and you can add in medical contact. Okay, and certificates if any. If there is any academic year history we have, you can just add that history here, and you can see an attendance details of this particular person will be automatically fetched here. Okay, and if that person will did any assignments, you can so see those assignments right away here. So like the same way, you can just create an admission register as well. So here you can see this is the one of the sample that I have created where I have added the informations like related students, and you can add the academic year, academic class, school name, admission date, gender, and also basic information like school information, class informations, general parents and previous schools if any. Okay, and family details, and also if any remarks we have, you can just add the remarks in the description. Okay, and we have the stages like draft, done, as well as the cancel. You can make use of this as well. Now, after completing all the configurations, let's get into the main page where you can see an option to create and schools. So here I have created one school where I need to add the school code, address, currency, and also we need to select the language right away here. So once these schools will be created, now we need to create some other informations like students. So here I have created an student named Leah where I have added and basic information, personal details, additional details, educational details, and other more informations right away here. Okay, and you can see an option like students, terminate, alumni. So these are the informations which we have. If the students will be an old student, we can just make them as an alumni here. And if it is the particular person will be terminated, you can just terminate them here. Okay, and you can see an assignment records which is available here. So before getting into that, let's get into the next one, which is on faculty. So here for this faculty, let's get into the record which I have already created, where you can see the name of the person, joining date, employee, department, school name, personal information, as well as in general informations. You can see all the work phone, work mobile, work email, work dependencies or related fields will be here. You can add those too. Now let's get into the parents record where you have created one parent, where you can see the parent name, relation with the child, and you can just mention the child here, mobile, email, languages, and if needed you can just add internal notes as well as the images right away here. So these are the basic informations we need to be set. Now after completing everything, now let's see how we can create an assignment. So for that you can just get into the assign assignments where you can assign an assignment to the persons. So from here now let's create a new option. So here we can add an assignment name. So here I'm going to add an assignment name. Like the same way we need to add other more informations like faculty, classes, submission type, subject, assigned to, due date, and as well as the assignment right away here. Now, after filling all the informations, now user can click on the active state to active this assignment which we have created. When active assignment button is clicked, the assignment is assigned to the students of the standard and class is selected. Teachers can approve or reject the assignments once the student submitted the assignment. So here you can see both options, like one is done. If it is done, you can just see the same will be in the done state. And if you click on the reject, okay, so it will be in the reject state now. Now like the same way, let's get into the students assignment where you can see in students assignment will be there. Now let's create a new one right away here. So here you can see that we have created an assignment for the student. So I have added the student's name, assignment name, faculty, class name, subjects, assigned date as well as due date. Okay, and here I have added the attachments, and you can add and submission type will be available here. Okay, so now once it is done, you can see the active state. Like the same way you can see the draft, active, rejected as well as the done. Now let's active. So once it is done, we can just approve it by here. The students faculty have an access to approve it. So now you can make that as a reject as well if needed. So if it is rejected, you can just approve again and it will be in the done state then. Okay, this particular rights will have only for the faculties, not for students. Now we can send an email reminder to each and every students to see that we need to get into the schedule where you can see the reminders. So here you can see this will be the record which I have created. Now let's send an email. So once you click on that, it will send an email to the person that we have selected here. Okay. Now let's get into the emails. And here you can see the reminder email will be there. Dear student, please submit your homeworks within an end of the day. This will be the descriptions that we have added here. So in this way, we can make use of this module to help in managing the assignments. If you have any queries regarding this video, you can ask in the comment box. We will definitely solve your queries. And if you feel this video is helpful to you, you can like this video and subscribe our YouTube channel for more Odoo related updates. Thanks for watching.